Joe Rogan came after AOC with intense ferocity. No hesitation, no softening the blow. It was downright merciless.
AOC was on TV the other day doing an interview, and she was saying, she was calling them undocumented people, and the way to do it is to give them a path to citizenship. Well, how about who they are?
The same podcaster who once spoke favorably about her has now flipped entirely, slamming what he considers her unrealistic, hyper-woke worldview.
We're going to this ball where all they do is celebrate extravagance and wealth. And you have a dress that says tax the rich. Like, what are you doing? Like, that dress is preposterous posing.
And Rogan didn't simply critique her. He went much further, practically crushing any hope she might have of being taken seriously as a future Democratic presidential contender.
First of all, you've got incompetent use of funds. Like,
where does the money go?
Exactly.
All our taxes, where does it go?
This idea that if you tax the rich, that all of a sudden all the problems will stop existing. That is so silly. You still have incompetent people that are distributing the money. They'll just create more jobs. There'll be more red tape.
And we get more in debt.
Yeah. What we got to do is figure out a real plan for engineering our civilization better.
We're breaking it all down in a moment. But before we get into it, hit that subscribe button so you never miss breakdowns this explosive.
Donald Trump is less popular than he has ever been. He is underwater on virtually every issue.
It's amazing. It is straight out of South Park. It's straight out of South Park.
If you oppose and are disgusted by what this administration is doing, you are in the company of a majority of Americans. You are not alone. More people disapprove and are opposed to this administration right now than they are in support of this administration.
Like what?
Yeah, I know.
We must remember, in a time such as this, we are not the crazy ones, New York City. We are not the outlandish ones, New York City. They want us to think we are crazy. We are sane.
Do you know something I don't know? Like, what do you say?
Rogan has reached his limit with AOC, and he's coming at her full speed. He's been torching her for the same predictable woke theatrics and impractical fixes to real issues. One of her biggest talking points, scrapping the border wall while advocating a wide-open processing system that basically lets anyone stroll in like they're entering a VIP event, was exactly the kind of thing Rogan mocked. And trust me, his takedown is absolutely ruthless. But first, here's AOC in her own words describing her border dream.
From all parts of the political spectrum, one of the biggest issues that we have when it comes to immigration is the fact that we have an undocumented population. Now, you can fix that by trying to build a wall, or you can fix that by trying to document people and create a path to citizenship. We'll have folks that might say, look at these systems, that our shelter system has weight and things like that. But one of the reasons that our public systems experience weight is because people don't have a documented and reliable path to work and sustain themselves, just like all of our ancestors did and our grandparents.
After seeing AOC's immigration remarks, Rogan snapped. He shredded her proposal piece by piece, calling it empty posturing wrapped in political theater. And the moment he voiced his reaction, the clip detonated across social media. Rogan didn't just disagree, he demolished her argument.
AOC was on TV the other day doing an interview, and she was saying, she was calling them undocumented people, and the way to do it is to give them a path to citizenship. Well, how about who they are? Because if you're a person from another country, say if you're in Europe and you want to come to America and become an American citizen, you're an architect or whatever, this is like a long, lengthy process. And they only take a certain amount of people every year. And you have to prove that you have a skill. There's a reason why you should be here.
His critique wasn't mild, it was brutal. He dismantled her open border idealism, exposing how unrealistic and poorly thought out it is. And honestly, it mirrors a pattern across the woke left. Catchy slogans that, in reality, make problems worse. And Rogan didn't hold back either. If Europeans or even Canadians must endure mountains of paperwork to immigrate legally, why should others skip the process entirely? Legitimate question, and what he added next landed even harder.
Yeah.
But if you want to do it illegally, they'll give you money, they'll give you a cell phone. There's people in Mexico. What they're doing is, this is pretty wild, because there's a radio station in San Diego that is a Mexican radio station. This guy was on the Mexican radio station, is explaining how we do it. He's like, he's gone back 4 times that month. So every time he crosses over, he gets $2,000.
He's gaming it.
So he's gaming. He made
Shit.
$8,000 in a month from the federal government.
Because this goes beyond political differences. It's a system being exploited right out in the open. Millions of Americans grind to pay taxes while others maneuver through loopholes, drain public resources, and benefit from policies designed more for virtue signaling than national security. That's not compassion. It's dysfunction dressed in progressive branding. And here's the kicker. The left almost never calls AOC out. She's treated like some moral North Star. But Rogan dragged her contradictions into the light, exposing the convenient double standards she hides behind.
She's the one that says he's the most unintelligent person she's ever met.
Did she really say that?
She really said that.
Wow.
This dude is probably one of the most unintelligent billionaires I have ever met.
Wow. She used to own a Tesla car. Damn, she don't own a Tesla anymore.
This is exactly why critics argue an AOC Bernie ticket wouldn't outperform Kamala Harris. They're shaped by the same ideology. Big on theories, short on tangible outcomes. AOC even claimed Elon Musk, one of the world's leading innovators, is not smart simply because he doesn't align with her worldview. In her universe, intelligence equals agreement. Disagree and you're automatically labeled dumb. That's why Rogan keeps calling her out. Remember her Tax the Rich campaign? It was full of contradictions. Let me show you.
Did you see Kevin O'Leary talking about on CNN?
AOC, I have a tremendous amount of respect for. I buy her t-shirts for $39.95, tax the rich. They're very popular in Miami Beach. She has an 82% margin on that, proving that inside of every socialist is a capitalist trying to get out.
Rogan went into overdrive. He slammed AOC for what he called her self-serving definition of intelligence, one that praises only people who echo her beliefs. Challenge her ideas, and she instantly treats you as clueless. In the next clip, you'll hear Rogan snap as he tears into her bizarre attack on Elon Musk. This isn't a little spat, this is a reality check. Rogan isn't just disputing her point. He's revealing the ego behind it. And trust me, this section gets intense.
This guy is one of the most morally vacant, but also just least knowledgeable about these systems that we know of, she said.
I mean, this guy is one of the most morally vacant, but also least knowledgeable about these systems that we really know of.
She used to own a Tesla car. Damn, she don't own a Tesla anymore. Has a history of public disagreements with Mr. Musk, particularly over his Department of Government Efficiency.
The danger in the lack of intelligence and the lack of expertise Elon has, what that means is that they're going to hit a button, inevitably. They're going to hit a button and things can go sideways.
This team has been examining government spending, which has drawn sharp criticism from Democrats. Doge gained access to federal payment systems to help with its review, a move that many Democrats viewed as controversial. I love it.
But Rogan didn't stop there. When footage surfaced of AOC attending an elite, celebrity-loaded gala, the kind only the wealthiest circles mingle in, he honed in on the hypocrisy. How does someone who claims to champion the working class show up at high-end events draped in designer fashion? It was all optics. She wasn't rejecting the system. She was soaking in it. The message was clear. Criticize wealth publicly. Enjoy it privately. And Rogan, never one to sugarcoat, ripped the mask off. What followed left zero doubt about how he views her double lifestyle.
We're going to this ball where all they do is celebrate extravagance and wealth, and you have a dress that says tax the rich. Like, what are you doing? Like, that dress is preposterous posing.
And then she was asked the next day, because she got trashed for it. I don't know if you saw the pushback she got, and she came back and said, all you people that are saying, you know, well, you're making $175 a year, to many people in America, you're rich. I'm not talking about people like me. I'm not rich. I'm talking about people that are worth in the hundreds of millions of dollars and the people that are worth billions. It's always the person that's slightly richer than you that's rich.
Rogan didn't only target her inconsistency. He challenged something deeper. The illusion of intelligence built through dramatic delivery and confident theatrics. In his view, AOC believes fast-talking, loud passion, and unwavering certainty are enough to project brilliance. But behind the viral clips and emotional speeches, he sees a troubling lack of substance. Rogan didn't merely highlight flaws, he tore down the entire facade. And what comes next will completely change the way you view her public persona.
He was trying to explain what they were, RICO crimes, and she was saying RICO is not a crime.
I saw
it's
this.
a category of crime. Like, okay.
RICO is not a crime. It is a category. What is the
It's a category of crimes that you're then charged
You
under
have charges.
A long 100.
You have charges.
It's so dumb to say that publicly, like, and say it with confidence to tell a person.
That's the thing. The marriage of ineptitude and high self-esteem is
it's
really the
funny.
marker of our time.
Sir, please
Want me to name the exact statute under RICO?
Yes.
Well, it's funny. In this committee room, everyone's not here. There's over 18
All right, sir. I reclaim my time.
lawyers that went to law school.
I reclaim my time.
If I were AOC, I'd stop pretending to be the sharpest voice in the room and start reviewing the basics, because this is embarrassing. Not knowing that RICO is a criminal statute, that's not a minor oversight. RICO has been at the center of major law enforcement cases for decades. For a sitting representative to miss something that fundamental is concerning. It's not just ignorance, it's irresponsible, especially for someone who comments on policy daily. This isn't a tiny slip-up. It's a total collapse of credibility. If she wants to be taken seriously, she has a lot of ground to cover.
You got to start from a place. Put it like this. I don't know if you heard of this Green Deal where they want to take 70% of anyone that makes over $10 million, 70% of their income.
That's hilarious.
That's hilarious. It's the dumbest thing ever.
That's AOC, right? Is that her idea?
It's the dumbest thing ever.
I
right?
don't mean, I wasn't calling her. Said that.
I like her.
I was saying good luck as a expression.
Yes.
I like her too.
I like her, but
I don't agree with her with that, but I like her.
But what I'm saying is my friend was like, oh, if the Democrats win, that's going to get passed because we hate rich people.
Which leads to the foundation of her political approach. It runs on resentment toward the wealthy. Her agenda doesn't focus on lifting people up. It centers on punishing success. Her push for a 70% top tax rate isn't merely extreme. It's vindictive. Policies like that don't build a stronger nation. They drive away innovators, employers, and industry. That's why critics don't just disagree with her. They question her intentions. When your proposals resemble sabotage more than solutions, people start asking whether you want America to thrive or break it apart piece by piece.
What you gotta do is figure out a real plan for engineering our civilization better. That's what people have to do, and there should be like real discussion from like real experts, biologists, historians, people who really understand psychologists, people who really understand human beings, really understand what's wrong with our society today, and we have an open discussion.
But
nationally about that.
But that can never happen.
Of course it can.
But no. Right now, because of the government, because here's the thing.
What do you mean? That can happen. It's just we have to look at it in terms of a real priority.
But no, it goes by the whoever party's in charge, their priorities.
And here's the cold reality. You can hike taxes on the rich all you want, but if the government wastes the money, nothing changes. The real issue isn't how much is collected, it's how irresponsibly it's spent. Under President Biden, spending skyrocketed. In 2023, the deficit hit $1.7 trillion and the national debt blew past $33 trillion. Record-breaking numbers. Meanwhile, inflation dragged on, public services buckled, and essential infrastructure problems remained unaddressed. The issue isn't a lack of money from the wealthy. It's the government mismanaging the trillions it already takes. No tax hike solves that. In the end, catchy slogans and woke theatrics can't hide reality. AOC's politics, rooted in division, envy, and performative activism, are being exposed piece by piece. Rogan simply showed the mirror, and what stared back was hypocrisy, confusion, and misplaced priorities. The problem isn't just her extreme ideas, it's politicians selling fantasies that collapse in the real world. Attacking success, welcoming chaos at the border, and silencing dissent won't fix anything. America needs leaders grounded in results, not performance. And we need voices like Rogan's who will say it out loud. That wraps today's breakdown. If you like this fiery analysis, hit like and subscribe for more content. Share it around so your friends don't get stuck in the echo chamber of mainstream narratives. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.